It's warm out. Are you making it? I'm not making a TikTok.
Good evening, everybody. This is Beef Tips, and we're still figuring it the fuck out. All right, let me get dickhead out of here. There we go. All right.
Yeah, fuck him. Oh, eat a dick.
How many beers deep are you right now?
What?
How many beers deep are you right now?
Oh, dude, this is 2.
And we are live, by the way.
Yeah, I know that. I can see the live.
You are the best.
No, I'm only my second beer right now. I've had a couple of gummies though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, nice. All right.
But I got my good stuff. Wait, what'd you get me? Oh, what is it?
Bud Ice, baby.
Bud Ice? Oh, gross. All right, I'll drink it.
Yeah, if you're gay.
A little bit.
Last time I drank Bud
You want to
Ice,
see gay? You should see my buddy Ryan.
Sidewalk slabs from
Look at this dude.
public toilets.
Ryan, show off your outfit. Your outfit of the day.
Blake
Look at this. Look at this
I'm
dude.
not like
Look at it. Look at
while we were playing, I was like,
Beef, are you in danger?
fine motherfucker showing up in a goddamn snakeskin goddamn jacket looking fly as shit.
It's still fucking funny.
Is that Alice Cooper?
Be playing with the PRS.
These are my friends, dude.
That.
Yeah, fucking all right. Let's go.
L'chaim.
Cilantro?
Sriracha.
I like whiskey.
I love sriracha. Cilantro.
Do we have any?
Cilantro.
Do we have any viewers?
Just me and you. A couple people sitting here right now.
Huh?
We have several people in here right now.
Oh shit! Oopsie daisy.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
party.
There's at least 11.
Oh, I've got about many people in my living room right now, so that's cool.
Nice.
So that means I can totally pull my ass cheeks out right now, and no one will
You
care.
know what?
Look at we've never kid when you do it normally.
That's a good point. Fair. Peach,
Fair
put your
but
shirt back on.
Half the time we have to remind you to put on pants to answer Jordan.
I really don't wear pants very often. I just don't see the point of it.
I just started wearing pants that look like, or underwear that look like shorts.
Yeah, well, okay, I wear
That's why we're friends.
right. Fucking jockey shorts, kind of. Shorts is in the word, you know.
If I want to.
Wear shorts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, there's a lot of fucking Jehovah's Witnesses. So it's Kevin. Kevin,
Sorry about Kevin.
God damn it,
Come here, buddy.
go lay down now.
You are a white monster.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
thank you, sir.
I always share.
Yo, Beef.
Huh?
Guillermo wants to know, was that guy frozen in the 80s?
Wait, is that from your board down south? Yeah.
Tastes like peanut butter.
It tastes like peanut.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
that's pretty good.
It does have a hint.
Oh,
That's what.
like I was smelling that shit the other
wait, I fucked up.
Yeah, this is Florida Shed.
Oh shit, I fucked up.
Here we go. So Beef is having a party. He has some musicians living with him right now, and apparently they went to a show and came back to his house, and he has a good head start. So this ought to be interesting. And he's back in the studio. All right, where are we at here? Shirley gave the link. I was not aware. Yes, Kimberly, we started this show.
Sorry about that.
Kind of like our second show.
What?
Kind of done to do a fan show, when we're bored and we don't feel like
What? I'm saying.
Yeah.
home per se. So we just decided to start.
Yeah, I'm
I
not.
haven't seen a bunch of that
And when
around
Beef's
lately.
not here, it's just the tips.
It's really the only like.
I mean, fair enough. But
I
a beef's back, baby.
I mean, I love Wicked Weed as a whole, so.
Wicked Weed is probably my secondary.
Beef, is there a lot of Mexicans near where you live?
I mean, that's from Wicked Weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Actually, it's funny. My former boss sent me a video of ICE arresting somebody in front of her house.
Nice.
Like literally the other day.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Fuck them.
So listen, I got
like-
a question for you, Beef.
Do what?
Question:
Make a video.
Did John murder the homeless guy?
Did John murder the health guy?
It's gonna go
Homeless.
viral.
So he's got the homeless guy.
Oh,
with him.
did he murder the homeless guy?
Fuck
I
yeah.
don't think
Well,
the
he's
homeless
got a
guy
homeless guy living
existed.
with him, so
That's
you
how
know
I
he's
make
definitely having
PH
sex with
coming
him,
out.
alive or dead.
I don't think he ever existed.
I mean, that's a fair.
So what he's gonna say is the homeless guy took the cats,
Oh, touche.
right?
Because that said guy.
Where are the cats?
Yeah, those cats are fucking dead.
Go, those cats are fucking dead, dude.
El Diablo paid him 100. He said, told El Diablo, you're like, give me $100 and I'll show the cats. So he fucking manned up and did the $100. John showed his phone to fucking.
He showed his phone, but El Diablo
He got the money back.
stopped to pay
I think
on.
he said.
Yeah, he got
good.
his money back.
Fucking piece of shit.
I'm about to kill Kevin for free. If you wag your tail and knock something off at this fucking table again,
I'm trying to fix that. All right, give me a second.
Sophia Lab.
How's Lily?
We are still figuring this shit the fuck out.
Good.
yes.
Yeah.
And I've got a bunch of people in my living room right now.
Before I
So
came over here tonight, so
I love that. Beautiful.
I live with people that are in a band and they bring people back from gigs,
she's a bitch.
which is fun because it's free drugs.
Oh, she's got the right attitude.
Exactly.
And that-
Lord knows I love that.
Out of town, really
You
latches
might be a
on
little
to
dyslexic. I ain't gonna lie.
That
Yeah.
does not surprise
And
me at
it's-
all.
Yep.
fucking. It's hilarious because she's really similar in size.
Like for some reason I can't see the chats.
Chicken.
Are you on YouTube? Are you on YouTube?
Both usually wind up laying on either side of me and roasting.
Oh, that's a good point. Hold on.
While I'm sleeping. It's great.
Wait, what do I look up? Beef tips?
Now we got two cats. and they
Yeah, I
look
can
like
feel that.
my legs.
Kevin, god damn it, go lay down.
The cats are fucking 104 degrees.
Fucking injured.
Fucking injured. Too.
Fucking stove.
No,
Like, no wonder you're roasting me alive.
I didn't end, don't worry.
Fucking sleep. 104 fucking degrees.
So
Oh,
you-
god damn it, I fucking
It shows
I'm a 98.6 here.
normal on my end.
You can see I'm a 97.
That
Okay,
whack.
we're figuring this shit out every week now. So
Do what?
Barbecue chips.
Wait, you just have a bag of snacks, you fucking genius? What's all the gas station? You know what would be good?
do we have a
Wait, do I
call?
just look up beef tips?
Snacks.
Some fucking chips.
Like, what's the name of the channel?
Bag of chips. Fucking you're gonna drink you from shoot.
Beef, beef space. If you need the link, I'll put it in the chat. I'll
I
send it.
can't. I can't see them. Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
And I'll send it to you.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I could make
I
a
got the YouTube
proper
channel.
sandwich for
I'm not
this.
trying
Okay.
Some of them fucking better, you know?
Yeah.
Watch out, Fuzzy Boy. Do they know they're streaming? Yes, we do know we're streaming, Menso John.
It's fun.
fuck off. Yeah, we know we're streaming. I just don't care.
Turn up KFT. Beef is too loud. Can you hear me now?
I hear you fine.
We're still figuring this shit out. Like I said, we're working on it.
Something I'm while I'm in a room with a bunch shit ton of people.
This is
If I
like
search-
our second
Dude, if I
shit
search
we do.
beef tips, it's nothing but food.
I know it's my fucking food. That's the
That
problem.
poor boy has autonomy.
Well, put something in the title.
Hang on.
Like
Look in the
farting in the wind.
look in the StreamYard chat.
Does anybody need any?
Oh, why?
See, I don't know how to do this.
Hang on.
Yep.
So, no.
Yeah, we need a frog. Seriously, we are.
I told myself to relax.
Uh, There we
just
go.
leave out.
We got the link.
You're at home
You're
here.
not on the beef channel.
I just chat now.
It really is.
Bro,
If you're on the StreamYard chat, you'll see it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, no, I can see it right now. Hold on.
Okay.
I can't believe you fucking.
I got the
of
volume
course
down on
you
the
did Goddamn, what small
They
fun.
don't- you- like,
YouTube.
Yeah, they're my
and
cousin.
working on it. So anyway,
Christ. It's
anybody want to come on, let us know. I'll send you the link. After I'll put the link in the fucking thing. Everyone come on. Come on.
This is the central.
Am I fucking this up,
how many
Lord?
generations are you deep here?
I don't fucking know.
Where's all the apple when you need them?
Hey, you
What's
don't
up,
know
man?
Trevor Gordon Paul, do you?
That was 3 names.
Apparently, something was very
I
funny.
just knew it was Trevor, but
Check. 1, 2.
stylistically
Yeah,
goes
we said
by
answer.
Trevor Gordon Paul.
No, that's do I now?
How do I sound, Beef?
Just this musician name.
How long is applesauce?
He plays the guitar and a kalimba.
Is he from around here?
No,
Wait, let's
I went to
fucking-
high school with him.
The fuck is a kalimba?
It's a fucking.
Steel drum, right?
Sorry.
Oh, my Sarah.
He mounted it on
Where's
his
BNC at
guitar
tonight? I thought she would
and
be here.
does both and smacks his
Yeah, where's the
guitar.
big tits at?
That's a neat
He
combination.
did. Yeah. He was my friend in high
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, I don't know how to get into fucking chats. I can't see it.
All right. Well, I'll read it if it's anything
Oh
important.
no, it just occurred to me to be like, hey, I wonder if you guys know him.
All right.
So that's looking up beef. I can look at it on my phone, but I can't see it on my fucking screen.
We can hear you.
But
Beef
he's
is
pretty
watching another
cool.
world. Yeah, he's got a whole party in his background.
Yeah, sorry.
Where's the cocaine?
I love that cocaine. I love that cocaine. That left last night.
With left. Okay. Let's just start with
All right.
Anyways, so
Yes.
Great.
Back to dickhead.
So
Already like,
He murdered the cat.
did
He
something
murdered the
wrong
cat.
with the fruit and I fucking mad.
Or
Hopefully.
he went away and didn't feed him, and they fucking died.
If you want.
And I guarantee you, he threw him in the
There's some entire chair that you could be sitting.
dog, I think you fucking just threw him out.
hell yeah, he threw him out like trash. No fucking doubt in my mind.
But then, of course,
No, there's no burial for them cats, man. Motherfuckers
Nah,
dead.
fucking- can't bury shit in Florida anyway.
we had
Fucking filming the alligators. He's such a piece of shit.
It's in the canal out back. Go, okay,
Oh,
cool,
yeah.
right?
He needs to jump in the fucking canal. He needs to jump in front of
Oh,
a fucking
fucking coral. Jesus Christ.
the
Go
next
back.
Disney park. John's anal fisher. Those cats are. Yeah, oh yeah, those cats are fucking ridiculous.
layer.
Yeah.
He fucking.
No one likes Cape Coral.
He's a fucking piece of shit. There's nothing good about that fucking guy. Cape Coral is a shithole. Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
sitting
I
here
looked up
talking.
the maps, Guillermo, and yeah, it looks like a fucking white trash shithole.
Yeah, I like him. I like him
Cape Coral,
talking shit
Florida.
about John being a junkie and shit. I'm pounding a 40 of Bud Ice.
You're welcome.
That classy.
Oh yeah, you're right, Jeff. He probably went to the vet, got the price. Fuck, no, I could do it cheaper. And threw him out in a fucking Wawa trash can.
That's good. I want to.
Hopefully.
You know those little like the dollies that look like the
Right,
squares.
so fuck him.
One of those.
What's everybody's thoughts on the Ava?
So
They're a bunch of
we have
Danish
such a
missions
fun
to
for
Cape
you.
Coral.
there's a skateboard. I was just thinking walking in your driveway.
It was a
Never
bad
gonna
idea for me to do this.
Yeah,
What's
it
that?
is.
So many people in the goddamn room.
I know.
You said it was cool, man.
It was.
Never go to
It's
Florida.
not.
I'm fucking
It
drawing my
seems like a
fucking
good
house.
idea. This is not a good idea.
What about gravelly?
I can't hear shit.
We're figuring it out.
I will.
Same idea.
It's getting really
I'm
soft.
gonna.
We're just beeping.
I'm not getting
Nah,
TikTok
they're not
famous,
eating- they're not
motherfucker.
eating.
The day-
Probably not.
Shut the fuck up.
The crack went in the
I'm gonna throw you through a fucking wall, dude.
Don't
say it like that.
But they're like 78A, so they're really fucking soft.
Hey, Kevin, I'm gonna hop off for a minute. I'm gonna come back to in a different room.
All right, sounds good.
54s.
I'm
All
an
right,
idiot.
we'll be right back. And then right now, it's just the tips. All right, guys. So, good evening. Thank you for showing up tonight. Appreciate it. We're trying to do a fan after show for all the fans that want to get involved. Nights you sit there, I watch the raid, and it gets over at like 10 o'clock or whatever. And I'm like, fuck this. I want to keep going. So, we're working on when Beef's not distracted by everybody in the background, we usually have a pretty good go. So I think he's going to another room now. But yeah, we were talking. Me and him were doing just a show ourselves the other night. It was just me and him. And we were just going back and forth. We didn't go live or didn't put on the. And then we did one. We did live, just fucking around. But basically, after show for the fans. Like me and him have chit chat a few times. I'm like, it sucks when the show's over at like 10 o'clock and I'm up till midnight. And I'm like, fuck, I wish we had another show to do. And I said, we should do our own fan show. And he said, yeah, let's do it. So we kind of been dicking around for a few months about it. So far so good. We're just figuring out all the StreamYard shit. Like my picture looks normal on StreamYards, but apparently it's backwards on YouTube. So that's I'm learning that. So I'll fix that tomorrow. I ain't dealing with that fucking right now. So right now, Beef Tips is backwards. We made a new channel so we could both work at the same time because he has his own channel, I have my own, and I said, why don't I just create a channel we both can use and we can both get together, and then that way, because he uses his phone for the StreamYard, I use my computer. So yeah, so I've been fucking with StreamYard, trying to figure it out. We're getting on it. It's a work in progress. But we're gonna pick topics and pick topics, and especially like if I'll do a TSN after the raid or even after a random show, and then just discuss the daily bullshit of the Dabbleverse, John, and whatever the fuck else we want to talk about. So I'm waiting for him to come back. He's going to another room. Usually his phone dies halfway in the middle of us chatting. So the one night he said, I got a big extension cord, I'm ready to go, and his phone died. So we're waiting for him back. We can talk about whatever the fuck we want. It's our show. We can do whatever we want. You guys bring up a topic, we'll talk about it. Stuff Joe's a serial killer of the homeless, man. Oh yeah, he's a fucking... There's not many people in this world I fucking hate with a passion. But John, I hate. I just don't give a fuck if that man... Nothing. Yeah, Beef being Beef. Pretty much. It's an adventure every time we get on here. Yeah, every time me and him get on here, it's an adventure. But yeah, John's just a fucking piece of shit. We can make fun of whoever the fuck we want. I don't give a fuck. All this is for fun. I hate Ashley more than anyone ever. Yeah, I mean, same. Like my wife has watched me watch these shows for the last couple years, and yeah, I mean, pity is also another thing. Oh yeah, he definitely murdered that homeman's penis with his mouth and his asshole. But my wife will watch some of the shows and she'll be like, he can't be a real person. Like, it's a character. And I'm like, no one for it. And I showed her the first documentary and she's like, this is a fucked up individual. Like, medical professionals will need to dissect his fucking brain and see what the fuck's wrong with it, because it's just, I've never met anybody so fucking naive and narcissist in like my life. Like, it just amazes me. Like, and the fact that his kid's changing his fucking name is only, well, now I guess technically it's his only son. I'll tell her I should went with that movie. Yeah, I had to sit down and say, listen, we need to talk about this. This is what's going on. Because you'll hear the super tips and the super chats like coming through, and she'll be like, she just starts laughing. But yeah, no, I showed it to her. I said, I warned her. I gave her time. I said, sit down. We need to talk. She's like, we're getting divorced. I'm like, no. I said, but I need to show you a horrible video. So yeah, I did at one point feel sorry for John. Just like, and then literally the moment you feel sorry for him, you just instantly fucking hate him. Like, you just hate him because he's just a fucking piece of shit. And there's nothing good about that man. And like, I mean, who does he really have on the show anymore that has been steady besides Clay Dabbler? I mean, Ava's here. That's just the fucking matter. Or sorry, I'm gonna call him Naveed because Ava's a fucking dude. Like, how much longer is that gonna last before that ends? It's going to end. We know it's going to end. Like, yeah, I hated him on Stern too back in the day. I mean, I'm be 49 soon, so I've been listening to Stern since God, like early 90s. I used to listen to him in middle school. I used to have a Walkman, a fucking little speakers I used to put up my shirt. French National, like Locust Swarms. Yeah, I mean, you know, you had that. Let's see, who was it? We had originally he started off with what the fuck, Royce, and then he had Hal Sparks. Let's see, and that Chicken McNugget faggot was there. He disappeared, and that dude was a fucking scumbag. Let's see who else. I mean, Ojeda's on once in a while, but he's a fucking lunatic in his own right. Karam's not on as much anymore. Skilling Clan Day and say Hal Spark. Yeah, fuck Hal Spark. He's a little liberal douchebag. Fuck him. Not that I'm talking politics. Nancy Neal is on, off. You know, Kiki's on this week, but that's not gonna last. Ken Brennan was a friend, he's gone. Tony Michaels, that's it. Thank you. Yeah. Dude, I hated that fucking guy too. He's such a liberal cuck and just a little fucking faggot pussy. Excuse my French, but whatever, that's what he is. You know, trying to act like the squeaky clean liberal when he fucking was selling synthetic drugs to kids. So fuck him. Drive through. Yeah, I know. That fucking. Anybody wants to get on? You got the StreamYard link. You don't have to come on camera, but if you just want to come on and talk shit, come on. Don't go fuck. It's whatever. It's for everybody. No, I'm running the show with Beef, but it's for the fans. So any fan wants to get on, just jump the fuck on. You don't have to come on camera. Half our shows that we've practiced is usually me sitting here talking to myself. Beef's phone dies, and just the funny thing was, I know the area of where he lives, and I actually up until 3 years ago lived about 25 minutes from him, which, you know, I didn't really know Beef or the Devilverse then. Sort of starting to get into the Devilverse, WATP. I was like, fuck, man, we could have did a show together if I only fucking knew. So, but yeah, John's lost like everybody. I mean, he's got nobody in his fucking life. Every woman comes on the show, he fucking hits on him. He's a fucking scumbag. And so I really got no sympathy or pity for the fucking man. You know, if he was still talking to his kids, he'd brag about it. He barely talks about them. He's like once his mom dies, he's done. He's gonna have nobody in his life that's fucking steady. And you know, I've worked in the medical field for fucking years and public safety and shit. And you see guys like John that come through the hospitals and shit. And that I can see his future in about 5 years. He's gonna be an old dude with dementia. He's going to eventually get fucking dementia from his alcohol abuse. Let's hope she lives to 100 so he never gets her money. I mean, seriously. Hopefully she outlives him. He's going to end up like he's a disgusting person. I guarantee he smells like piss. He's going to be one of those dudes I see at work, comes in and fucking just is demented, looks like shit. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's the sad part is like I gave up drinking 18 months ago. Well, 19 months ago now. Like, and it wasn't because of John. There was other factors in place, but you know, it was just fucking. I'm going to be 49 soon. I don't need to be binge drinking anymore in my garage. You know, I just see what it does to people, and I drank pretty hardcore. I'm just beer. I wasn't a vodka guy, not like that, but you know, like I see what it does to people, and it just fucks lives up. And trust me, I see it at work on a fucking daily basis of yeah, I mean it is. Thank you, Kimberly and Jeff. Yeah, I wish I could talk about things I've seen in the recent days at work, but you know, I've definitely seen a gentleman try to kill himself recently due to extensive amount of arrests and car crashes and like, you know, and I mean, I just see what it did and you know how much of an asshole I used to be when I drank. So I stopped. I was pretty much given an ultimatum, you know, so I stopped and I haven't drank and dropped since then. Don't do it. I don't do it. I don't even do drugs. And like, I never did drugs really. I was just like weed here and there, but Every now and then I might have a weed soda or like a half a gummy, but that's rare. Like I just don't fucking. I drink caffeine, smoke cigars now. That's my fucking thing. Like I like caffeine. I smoke cigars, and yeah, that's all I fucking do. I only drink non-alcoholic beers because then it just makes you feel like you want a beer. So it's just like I'm good. So I've been having non-alcoholic beer in like a year. I was drinking them for a while, and then it's fucking got off of it. I don't knock anybody that drinks. I don't knock anybody that does drugs. I don't give a fuck. That's your life. I'll never tell you not to do it. But you know, like I never judge anybody, but you know, but yeah, I agree, Menzo. Like, oh, correct. But yeah, I agree, Menzo. Like, I mean, I just see him on there so fucked up and so slurring and you know, and I got a family and I finally got told one day, like, you know, hey, you gotta stop or else. And I said, cool, stop right there, cold turkey, done. Because I have a family that I love and I don't want to lose them. So that's what was my decision was made. Best decision ever made. Don't knock anybody that drinks. Don't knock anybody that smokes. I don't knock anybody. That's your choice. For me personally, I need to stop for health reasons, medical reasons, and family reasons. So, but I mean, you look at John, who was 60 years old. I mean, he's the definition of fucking binge alcoholic. Yeah, that's it. He doesn't care enough about anyone. And yeah, and so I get it. I mean, you know, for a long time, I still had my drinking buddies, and I went out and drank with them, and even they were like, "Yeah, dude, you're getting to be a little out of control." And I was like, "All right," and I stopped. You know, with that and the family thing. And but I mean, I know other dudes, so many dudes. Like, I had a big drinking network circle of guys through public safety, and you know, like, I know so many dudes that died so young from just drinking themselves to fucking death. Like, John's going to be that guy. There's going to be a day where he's going to have a major medical event, and it's going to be the beginning of the end. Because once you get that jaundice and that liver starts shutting down, you're done. Yeah, correct, Kimberly. Like, I would be a little of both. I mean, yeah, you're sort of supposed to be. I mean, correct. I mean, Jeff, it makes sense. Like, you know, like, it just doesn't make sense at that age. But the part of me, like I said, I don't feel bad for him, but in a way I do, because I just know what's going to happen to him. And I don't care because he's a fucking asshole and narcissist, doesn't apologize. Everybody's out to get him. It's everybody's fucking fault. Fucking great. But I just know how this is going to come out. And it's going to come out soon. It's going to be in the next couple of years. Within 5 years, he will be gone from this fucking Devilverse. And that's giving it a little too much time. And the thing is, he's so far gone and burned so many bridges that he's never coming back from this. You know, it's just not going to happen. So, you know, I mean, in the meanwhile, we'll enjoy the downfall, because even when you kind of like, all right, this dude can't be any fucking worse. He is. He goes worse. He just doubles down and doubles down and doubles down, and you're just like, yeah, no, like, fuck it. So whatever, we'll enjoy the ride. You know what? I just can't wait till he loses this this lawsuit. That's going to be a downfall. No, you're right. Like, I don't. Mensa John, I get it. Like, yeah, you're right. That's, you know, part of me is spending my whole life in healthcare, public safety, all that stuff. No, you're right. There's no bottom. But even so many people in my life that I know that even I didn't like, but at the end of the day, it's sad to see people fall down. And that dude's so far fucking down. I mean, it's just, he's just going to die a drunk, lonely man. He's going to end up in a fucking rehab or a nursing home, and he's never going to come out of it. And he's already had two strokes, heart attack. I don't know. Like, so like nice defies gravity. But like, how many strokes does the guy have? Like, he, you know, he claims he goes to the gym. He don't go to the fucking gym. You don't drink heavy all night and go to the gym. I tried that shit. It fucking sucks. It makes the gym 1,000 times worse. So yeah, and he has no motivation or no, he has no. He's just a fucking piece of shit. So you know what? Hey, I really truly think. I guess my not think, but more so my question will be is, who is going to show up to his funeral? About 2 strokes that he's had. Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah, his hygiene's gross, no respect for himself, Kimberly, and that's correct. And I'm telling you, I've seen so many guys like him. I see dudes all the time that come through the hospital, fucking full-blown alcoholics, shit shutting down on them. They smell like piss. They're dirty. They're stinky. You know, they got nobody to fucking call. They pissed everybody off in their life. They chased all their family and friends away. And that's John. He's going to die a sad, lonely man. So fuck him. But that's what he wants. You know. So hey, that is what it is. So I mean, yeah, it just it's a grave digger. I mean, seriously, like if his mom is dead, like who else is going to show up? Maybe Hitman Dan, like Clay, Ajetta. They're not showing up. I won't go to his funeral. I think he wants to leave him alone. Yeah, seriously. And you know what? Whether you believe in the afterlife or not, he's Vegas beer. Yeah, fuck Vegas beer. Vegas beer. What's he gonna do? Clean the like what? Yeah, Vegas beer. He's a fucking fat turd too. But yeah, like nobody's gonna go to his fucking funeral. You know, here's a guy who was the announcer of the Tonight Show. Like, I don't even watch. I mean, yeah, I fucking agree. The announcer of the Tonight Show was a story gig at the time, and you know, Egg McMahon, Johnny, and then you know, Jay had a great career, and then you have this stubborn fucking retard who can't even hold that job down. Like, that's a prestige job that paid him hundreds of $1,000s a year, and what do you have to show for it? Nothing. It was some gay shit, but it was the Tonight Show when it still had some clout. Like, not now with Fallon. Yeah, I mean, God, like, you know, he was on Stern for, like, the prime time years of Stern. Like, you know, what did he get on? Like, late 80s? You know, the Channel 9 show. You know, at the time I lived in Jersey, and we used to get the Channel 9 show. And I was probably, like, fucking 12 years old, 11 years old. And I remember watching the Channel 9 show at night, you know, and then, you know, then the E show and, you know, all the other stuff that came with the radio show. And like, I kind of hated him back then. And that was when I was like in my teenage years. And, you know, like when he was off, I mean, I stopped listening to Stern probably, I bet you about fucking 20 years ago. Once I mean, seriously, 3 great years. I remember when I first found out about Opie and Anthony in like 2001, 2002, maybe. And dude, I got hooked on fucking O&A. O&A was just like the best show, especially I liked it better on terrestrial. It wasn't bad on Sirius. When they first went that Sirius, it was great. And then once XM took over, I feel like it kind of dropped off a little bit. But man, the old, and then like if it was a show where like you knew Anthony was off, I didn't even fucking listen because Opie I hated Opie back then, and he had some good stuff he did, but he couldn't have did it without Anthony. Anthony was. Oh yeah, exactly. Once Ant left, I would watch Opie and Jim for a little bit, and then I don't know, they just didn't vibe good together. I watched Opie Radio for a little bit. I liked when he had like Carl Ruiz on. Like, Carl Ruiz was a funny fucking guy. And like, so, depending on who Opie had on the show that day with the comedians and shit, like he didn't even talk half the fucking time. It was everybody else talking. Carl Ruiz was a funny fucking dude. Like, and then, he died. And then I guess Opie was already off the air. I don't remember if he died. I don't know if he died after. I think he died after Opie went off the air. I don't remember, but it's just I mean, I cut off a Stern probably, I'd say maybe like 2005, 6-ish, maybe. Like I had, the XM radio, and I think I had the Sirius one. I don't think I ever got the Sirius XM one, but oh, exactly. Opie is just a co-star. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Opie died. When the hell? No, Opie didn't die. Carl Ruiz died. Oh, Opie's dead on the inside. He died on the inside when he got fired. And I think they wanted him fucking gone. They were just looking for a reason to get rid of his ass. That's a whole nother fucking thing. Opie now, he's Jesus Christ. He's like John in a weird way. All right. So did Opie murder his family? Let's talk about that. I think he did. Or they left him. I definitely think they left him. I don't think he's living there with them, or they're not living with him, because he never mentions them. Nothing. Oh, 100%. He is sweet. Carl died. When the hell happened? Carl Ruiz? No, Carl Ruiz, not Carl from WTP. He was the chef. He was on Guy Fieri shows all the time. Really, really good, talented chef. And he kind of hooked up with Opie and was on Opie's show for a while. I don't know if you didn't know that, but yeah, no, he was funny, and then he died, and I think he died after the show went on. Yeah, because they were starting to do their podcast together, like Westwood One and shit. And yeah, he died, and then Vic Henley died. Sherrod's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here because everybody else is fucking dying. Where the fuck is Beef Drippin'? Hang on a second. Where are you at? He probably got high and forgot to get back on his fucking phone. Guy Fieri's been dead on the inside for years. He's got the frosted tips. But yeah, now Opie and Anthony, that was my jam. I was a loyal Opie and Anthony fan until Anthony got fired. And I had there's definitely massive drug use there. Yep, you got the gay Guy Fieri frosted tips. But I still stuck with Ron and Fez for a long time. And after Fezzy died, or didn't die, but after Fez went off, like there was days Fez drove you nuts because he was so fucking crazy. You were literally listening to him have a breakdown on the air, like a mental breakdown on the air. But it was good radio. Discount Tim Pool has a gay Gary Busey thing going on. Who's Discount Tim Pool? Now Ron and Fez was great. And what's neat is you can go on YouTube and you can find like channels that are live that just play Ron and Fez all day. And there's still Opie and Anthony ones there. Yeah, I loved Opie and Anthony when they were your co-host Cole. Yeah, I loved that when they were on terrestrial. They pushed the edge on terrestrial radio. So that's what I kind of liked about it, was the shit they would try to get away with. And then when they went to Sirius, they could say whatever they wanted. So at first it was great. And then after a while, like, even though it was, Sirius radio and say whatever you want, they kind of got hooked up with XM because of the XM Sirius merger, and they saying whatever you want shit kind of went away. Free radio, say whatever you want, but so Stalker Patty was in who showed it? I think it was WATP. She was somewhere where Chuck Schumer was, and she was interviewed, and she was talking to like Chuck Schumer at some fucking Chuck Schumer rally, and I guess she was getting interviewed, and she was mad that Trump was cutting welfare benefits. I think WATP, or it might have been Who Are These Socials, had that video, and she looks the same as she did fucking 20 years ago. But she was mad that they were cutting her benefits off. Oh, fuck, good job. But now, but like, for O&A, like for me, it was like, then I can go back to catch O&A. What happened? Yeah, she was. Oh, that was the cowgirl lady with soggy boots. Oh God. Oh, what the fuck was her name? Sandy Kane. That is it. Yup, right there. Oh God. I think she had the blue waffle thing going too. Like Dr. Steve was on a show and gave her an examination. Don't Google blue waffle. It's not a waffle you eat. I think she had like a blue waffle thing going on. That's it. She was great. Yeah, I mean, she was great. She was fucking batshit nuts, but she wouldn't shut the fuck up either. But it was funny. Like, oh my God. Oh God, I wouldn't do that. You were warned. I did text the beef. I don't know. I think it got lost in a haze of drugs. Yeah, no. Like retarded Laverne and Shirley, Lady Di, and was it Laverne? No. I want to say no. They were the retarded Laverne and Shirley, Lady Di, and the other one. I don't remember her fucking name. But Lady Di was funny when she was on because they just. My favorite was Bobo. Oh my God, they fucked with Bobo so bad. He was Marion. Yep, that's it. Thanks, sir. I'm getting old. I don't remember shit. Bobo was my favorite. I loved when Bobo was on. Daniel Bobo Curlin. I don't remember Lady Di. Yeah, Lady Di was on more than Marion. Apparently, Marion went on to have a normal life and got married and disappeared. But Lady Di, I actually think she might have actually died, but I don't know. I mean, if I can see them, because yeah, Lady Di and Marion were the retarded Laverne and Shirley. Lady Di, not just the name, but a great suggestion. He was the king of one-liners. Oh God, fucking Anthony, man, he still is. He's, for a guy who's not a comedian, he's one of the funniest guys you ever listened to. And I listened to his Compound show. Listen, I'm pretty political myself, but like, and I love Anthony, but some shows it's just like, politics. And I'm like, I get it, but I like we need a little more comedy. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to rape Christina at the Queen's Skull. Everything. Yeah, that's Anthony's how I found the Devilverse. I remember listening, to I had the Compound membership and was listening to always talk about WATP, and it took me months to get into it. And then finally I started watching WATP, and I kind of started. That's about the time I started listening to like actual, because I got an iPhone at that point in time. I had an iPhone, an Android. Yeah, I know, I was a scumbag. And I started listening to like podcasts because I always like to listen to talk radio. So I would listen to like sports radio and shit. And then when I was living in North Carolina for a couple of years, it's all redneck shit down there, redneck channels, and I didn't listen to that shit. So I just started listening to podcasts again, and I kind of got hooked on WATP, and then kind of went from there. I mean, I don't know why all the shows hate Shuley. I can't figure it out. He doesn't. I don't know. Like, I don't know why everybody hates Shuley. I like Shuley. I love TSN. Like, I started out as a WATP fan, and I still am, but I'm a bigger TSN fan now, you know, and I just think the show's gotten better. It's still better. I think it's funnier, and, you know, I did like Bob on here, but I don't miss Bob. Like, Bob had his moments. He had some good moments, and then, you know, so I didn't actually like Mike Morse for the longest time, but like, he's actually a funny fucking guy. Zen's funny. He's got some good zingers with some of the shit he does. But nah, you know what? I think Shuley's the guy everybody likes to hate. You know, and that's sort of, don't forget the left one too. Left one what? I don't know which one, but who's the left one? But yeah, I think Shuley's is the guy. It's okay. He's like the cool guy to hate. It's cool if you hate him. I mean, he's a, you know, he's a Jew, and he's got the Jewish features and tendencies, but whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, he's a funny dude, and he just, the show's good. He's got good people around him, and, you know, and the bottom line is he's the boss. Like, it's his show. He wants shit done his way, and if you don't want to do it, then move on. Like, so, but no, I mean, I love Shuley. I, you know, I'm always F Mike Morse, but that's just a thing. But Mike is a funny guy. He's fucking really talented, you know. Shuley said the USS Liberty Skull. Oh, the the chat is the best part of the show, and honestly, like, the super tips and the super chats, like, it's a huge part of the show. Like, we have some funny fucking fans on that show. Like, I think we're probably the funniest audience. Like, I watch Tukey from time to time, and I love Tukey. You know, I like Rocco. I like his show, but his fans are fucking, like, if you don't agree with them, they want to attack you. Yeah, they do. The other chats suck. WATP chat's like mild. It's like, you know, boo. Well, listen, I call it, I say it. You know, the Tukey fans are interesting in their own right. Like, a lot of them hate Shuley, and if you say anything bad or positive about Shuley, you start getting, like, yelled at. Like, but Tukey is lightweight, man. Tukey is lame as shit. It's cool. Nah, I mean, I like Tukey, you know, but I think I was hunting yesterday, so I was sitting in the woods and I was listening to the Tukey show from the other day, and, like, we don't want to hear about Karmic X. And same with Joey C. I don't like Joey C. I don't like Karmic X. Joey C is a fucking shyster. You know, like, the only funny thing about Joey C was the wedding video when his sister's wedding was in, like, parking lot of a towing yard, and he was dressed like fucking Charlie Brown. Like, that was funny. But, you know, like, I don't want to hear about Karmic X. He's a fucking retard. Joey C's a fucking shyster. So, you know, they kind of get into some fucking dumb shoes that, you know, like, but you know, it was funny though when he made fun of Aaron and you know, bitches at the fucking shit bar. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. You know what? I get it, but it is what it is. I mean, he's had some funny shows, but yeah, I'm not. The fans kind of turn me off because you fucking say anything negative or positive about Shuley, and they're fuck Shuley, fuck Shuley, fuck Shuley. Aaron is the biggest dumb shit. Correct, that dumb shit, Aaron. Aaron is the biggest dumb shit. I don't know if he's worse than John, but he is a close second. Like small doses, and Uncle Rico would do so. Yeah, small doses, not all the fucking times. He does stink, and I don't like him. It's cool. Aaron does suck. Like, but we've literally watched his life demise in the last, 2 years or. But that's it. Yeah, if that is weird, if you don't like it, don't watch. Right? That's like I don't watch Joey C. I don't watch Carmick. I don't watch any of those fucking guys. They're fun. I watched Carmick once, and I was like, this is fucking retarded. Joey C. Just Dirty Smelly Italians, even a better name. I mean, as a Italian, not a dirty smelly one, but whatever. It's redundant. Yeah, he's the typical New York Guido who moves to Florida and thinks he runs the fucking state, and he acts like this hard ass tough guy. He's not a fucking tough guy. He's not. I'm an Italian also. As long as you're not a dirty Italian, you're good. But no, Joey's a fucking asshole. Like, he's not a good person. He's just not. He's a shyster, and that's all he does. And so it's just, and it's the same shit with him. He just yells and yells and yells and yells and yells. I actually, weirdly enough, I actually kind of liked Clearwater Chad a little bit. Now, I wouldn't watch a show he does, but in small doses, he could actually be a little funny and useful. But he's definitely on the spectrum. But in small doses, he could be funny. Then let's see who else. What else? I mean, I want to do a diagram of the Dabbleverse one day, and what shows have branched off of what shows, and what league are they in, and what cat, because there's just so many. Like Chrissy Mayer, I like her as a person, but I'm not. Her show's kind of fucking boring. I like her when she was on Kumia's show. Liked her when she was naked, but her show was boring, and the whole the thing they did at the hotel with WATP, and that was a fucking disaster. That whole thing was just poorly ran. Definitely a size 9 hat. But yeah, I was supposed to be doing this to Beef tonight, but I feel like I lost him. So, yeah, I texted him. He didn't answer. So I guess he is probably getting fucked up with the weird dude in the background. Chrissy Mayer was naked. Oh yeah, if you Google Chrissy Mayer naked, there is photos on the interwebs. She had a nice rack. I don't know what she looks like now that she had a kid, but she definitely had a nice little package. I like her. I think she's funny, and she's good looking broad, but her show, she just has just fucking weirdos, and all the girls on her show. It's I don't want to listen to a bunch of Yantas. I wish Patrice O'Neill was still alive. And Scar from Kiki. Yeah, we'll get there in a minute. I miss Patrice O'Neill. It would have been so cool to see him, because he was one of the funniest. I didn't like him at first because of that laugh. I was like, oh my god, this fucking laugh. But then you start listening more, and you listen to his stories. I'm like, he is a funny motherfucker. He was so funny. I can't believe he's been dead for, God, probably, over 10 years. I don't know when he died. Life is flying by at this point, but yeah, he died, and that actually was one of those ones when he died that that hit a little bit, because he was just so funny to listen to, and he would tell his stories, and they were fucking great. great stories. He definitely had the diabetes, and he knew it. He said, "I ain't gonna live long. I got diabetes," and he definitely, obviously, didn't take care of himself. So it was sad, very sad. He was definitely was one of the great ones. His it just his comedy shows were good, and his off the cuff shit. Like you definitely couldn't. You couldn't fuck with him. You just there was no a part of the boot are you people from Skull. I think I'm from the center. I kind of looked it up once, but I don't know. I'm not from where the Moors were. But yeah, Kiki, best comedian, tend to be great story. I mean, that's true. I mean, Patrice, Norton has some like fucked up stories where you're just like, wow. Bill Burr used to be great. He is just. I was listening to WATP cover him, and yeah, he is not the guy he used to be. And mine were from Cosenza. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck I was from. I looked it up. It was something to see. I don't know if it was that, but yeah, Bill Burr's lost it. He's like I don't like what I'm doing now, unfortunately. Supposed to have a co-host. I don't like a podcast where like I love Jim Florentine, but he does that podcast where it's just him talking. And at least I'm interacting with somebody. But Burr just sits in like, he and his wife is, it's brutal. I was listening to it tonight, the WATP one. I was coming home from work and I had it on, and like him and his wife bickering on the fucking show, and like, fuck this. Nah, like it. But Burr was great until he got married. Once he got married, he changed. Like his old school shit was fucking hilarious. Like when he was on Saturday Night Live, fucking hilarious. Like he's a good actor. He's been in some shows, been in some movies. Fucking hilarious. But now he's with that wife, and she's made him a fucking liberal cock, and that's just basically what it comes down to now. So, he used to be worse. I like Sebastian Maniscalco. I went and saw him in concert probably 2018, I think, down in Asheville, North Carolina. Great show. Just the best stories, and like half the shit I already seen before and heard, but just to hear him tell it and the mannerisms, like he's a funny. I know he's on that whole Italian thing, but he's a funny Italian. He's not like Joe Matarese, who's not a funny Italian. So, but Sebastian's another good one. He was good in The Irishman. I know he's in some other shit I haven't seen yet, but he my wife turned me on to him when we met, and Dirty Italians, come on, man. I mean, hey, yo, what sound does an Italian tire make? Let me guess. Wop, 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 wop. Yeah, it's definitely wop, wop, wop. I work with a guy who's Italian, and we're both Italian, and I fuck with him all the time. He gets so pissed off. But I'm trying to think who else was a good storyteller comedian. Bill Hicks was great. Died way too young. Just funny as shit. I like Dennis Leary, and then I realized he basically stole all of Bill Hicks' shit. So he was funny. He was good in Rescue Me, but in a couple movies. But yeah, he basically stole Bill Hicks's show. Oh, and they go flat. They go wop, 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 wop. Pryor, Carlin, St. Kitts. I mean, 100%. You know, that's the old school shit. You know, I remember when Sandy Kinnison died, I was like 14 or 15. And, you know, I loved Kinnison. You know, I grew up in basically a broken home. So I listened to pretty much whatever I wanted. And so I used to listen to Stern. I watched, you know, when he was on Stern and, you know, his comedy specials and like Rodney Dangerfield, another one. I loved Rodney Dangerfield. He was one of my, you know, just favorite comedians. Oh man, have a good night. See you, Kimberly. Thanks for stopping in. I don't know how much longer we're going to go here. But it feels good just to kind of bullshit. And anybody who wants to ever come on, it's open. Just get on the link. Don't have to get camera on. We'll just bullshit. Yeah, I remember he died. Yeah, that was horrible. You know, and it's saying because he didn't die from like a drug overdose or like just was a bad car wreck. It's fucking sad. Carlin was funny, you know. Pryor, funny. Eddie Murphy was good back in the day, you know, before he picked up a transgender person. You know, he was giving them a ride home in the middle of the night in a known prostitute area, but he was just giving her a ride. Don't condemn the man. Eddie Murphy was funny back in the day. Oh, well, you know, hey, you're welcome on anytime. A face for radio and a voice for a ball guy. Well, hey, whatever. We'll take the ball guy. Needles for Wild School. Needles, California. I have no idea where that's at. I've never been to California and never plan on going to California. But state I can't bring a gun to, I'm not going there. Oh God, who was another good comedian? Gary Shandling. But I actually liked the Larry Sanders Show, which, you know, wasn't stand up for him, but just that was a funny fucking show. I watch that show every couple of years. I'll go on HBO and just watch Larry Sanders, and that was a funny fucking show. His comedy was good. I really didn't see a lot of it, but I did. I mean, you go on YouTube and see whatever you want now, but his comedy was really good. You know, he had some good stuff, but I always thought that his name was Larry Sanders. No, it's Gary Shandling, and it's, you know, obviously it's very similar. Funny show. Hank Kingsley, his co-host was what the fuck's the guy's name? The dude from Arrested Development. He was the dad. I can't remember his name. I'm so tired. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. Be well. Night night. Night night. There, Menso. Hopefully see you soon, bro. God, Jeffrey Tambor. He was the dad in Hangover and all that shit, and he been in the shitload. Yep, thank you. Yeah, he's been in the shitload of movies. But he was hilarious on that show. He was kind of like John. He was like a narcissistic asshole, and if he didn't get his way, he lost his mind. So a lot of similarity. I think all the ladies loved him. So yeah, he was definitely similar to John, just not as smelly. Death of Stalin fame. I don't know if it was Death of Stalin. I know he was in a lot of movies. He was in Mr. Mom. He was in Arrested Development. He was the father who was in jail / whatever. He was in a bunch of other shit. I don't remember all of it. But yeah, he was on a great movie school. Mr. Mom. Yeah, that was a great movie. It's when before Michael Keaton became a total douchebag. Yeah, that was a good movie. I love Michael Keaton. He was not, as a comedian so much, but an actor. Great actor, man. Everything he was in was great, but he just turned into a total liberal douche. And I just don't follow that shit anymore. Once you basically come out and say, if you're a supporter of this person, that person, you're a piece of shit, then fuck you, I ain't gonna give you the money. Yeah, great comedic actor. I mean, he played Georgie Melnoff. I had never seen Death of Stalin. I'll have to check that out. Mr. Mom, Gung Ho. I forget the name of that other movie. He was with Ray Dawn Chong. He was like, it was like the whole lottery scandal. It was on like an aircraft carrier. He was building TVs and shit. I don't remember the name of that movie, but that was a decent movie. He was okay in Batman. I don't know. To me, no, it wasn't Commando. I never. He just didn't seem like Batman to me. You know what I mean? But it was a good movie, and I think what really helped that movie was Jack Nicholson. Really kept that meat. Oh, here's beef drippings. Oh, that's not him. Sorry. For a good amount of time, he was best. I mean, I'm not a huge Batman fan. But when that movie came out, I mean, it was like the movie of like the year. Everett McGill, Dog Fuck, Ray Dawn Chong, and Quest for Fire. All right, I'll be googling that later. But I mean, it was just Gung Ho was a good movie. Mr. Mom was a good movie. Clean and Sober was an okay movie. He was funny in The Other Guys as the captain. He played a good character in that one too. I usually can name every movie or everybody's ever done, but I've been up since 5 in the morning and it's 11:45 here. So, but yeah, I mean, comedians like Rodney Dangerfield, Easy Money, like one of my favorite movies of all time was Easy Money. Just I still got friends that we quote the movie and they know what I'm talking about. It's hard as you're getting older to quote movies that people have never seen because they weren't even alive for like another 15, 20 years. But Easy Money was a fucking classic. Back to School wasn't bad. It was a good movie. Wally Sparks fucking sucked. And then what was the soccer movie where the kid co-star killed himself? Ladybug. That was fucking junk. Ronnie's scene with Sammy Kinnis. Oh yeah, I think that was great. It was definitely classic. Back to School was a good movie. I like Burt Young in it. He was good. And then the dude that was the son who was actually in Christine. Brewster's Million. Great movie. Not a Dangerfield movie, but a great movie. Yeah, Brewster's Million was a good movie with Richard Pryor, John Candy. Classic. Good. Just Jerry Orbach was in it. Good movie. Yeah, that's all Rodney was in. He was in that movie. I'm trying to think what my favorite. Now that I say John Candy, Blazing Saddles, another great Dangerfield movie. I don't think he was in that one either, but it was indeed a great movie. Especially, the whole movie is great. And the thing is, if you made that movie today, which you still can do it, but people are afraid to do it. That's the difference. Everybody's afraid. Caddyshack. Yep, that's true. Caddyshack. Yep. Trading places. Yeah. Like he wasn't the star of it, Caddyshack, but he was an integral part of that movie, and fucking classic movie. But the dinner scene was my favorite part. Yeah, Rodney was just such a talent. Like just he was clean on his comedy, but it's just the way he did it and told stories. Train Places, good movie. Obviously, another not Rodney Dangerfield movie. I see what you're doing there, but funny movie. A little weird and it's Philly, and I lived in Philly for a while, and it's a shithole. what was that? Fucking was there another movie, Rodney? I don't think he was in that many movies. I just like to mow my lawn. Yeah. No, Rodney, it's just his line. And I think a lot of the shit he did in that movie was improvised. He just improvised his own lines. But yeah, that dude was a raging pothead apparently, and I'm sure booze and everything else, but he was great. Yeah, they don't make good movies like that anymore. I couldn't tell you the last time I went out and I went, just let alone went to the movies. I don't think the last movie I went to was in November of 2019, right before COVID hit. My wife and I went and saw Smokey and the Bandit. There was a small theater in ours, and they played it. And she's never seen it before, so we went there and watched it. And you know, I've watched Smokey and the Bandit so many times, but seeing it on the big screen was just so different. It was just so cool. And then COVID hit like a couple months later, and they shut the movie theater down because they were starting to play all the old school movies on, in theater, which was awesome. And then, like I said, COVID hit, and the place was closed for like a year or shut down, and that was about the end of that. So that sucked because I was looking forward to going there and seeing. I wanted to see because they did a Godfather release a couple years ago when I think it was the 50th, and there was nobody near me was playing it, and I wasn't driving an hour to see it. But it just seemed I miss going to the movies, but there's just nothing good out there I want to see. What's in November? I want to live Kaylee and Nesty Neal. Jesus Christ. Did you really, or are you just saying that? Obviously, I believe about 10% of what everybody's saying. So, wonder how tall Kaylee is. Jerry was great in Gator. Jerry was great in. Wait, he wasn't. Was he in Gator? I never saw Gator. So I know Burt Reynolds was in Gator, but I never actually seen Gator. So Jerry could have been in it, or you're pulling my shit. Jerry was a good actor. Really want. No joke. Oh, that's awesome. How tall is Kaylee? Like, how big are her boobs? I mean, really, how big are they in real life? You gotta tell us. Let us know. But no, she's a beautiful girl. Like, obviously, I don't know her in person or nothing like that, but she's just a beautiful girl. She has a great personality, and like, I like when she's on the shows. Like, is she really about 5'9"? Wow. You just can't judge how tall somebody is by watching them on, the shows. Like, I know Shirley's probably 5'1", but Gator was a sequel to White Lightning. You know what? I don't. So I never seen those shows, those movies. I've seen a bunch of Burt Reynolds movies. I never really dug into the archives. Deliverance, The Longest Yard, Smokey the Bandit, Ooby, Cannonball Run, classic American movie right there. I don't know which one I like better, part 1 or part 2, but Burt was great in Cannonball Run. Not a fan of The Bull Ring. Don't know what The Bull Ring is. We got drinks beforehand, hung out for a while to talk and catch up with everything. Then went to the movie. That's cool. That's good. I assume you're from up that area, or you were just down for whatever. But is Nasty Neal from New York? Is he? I don't. I've seen him on the show, obviously, a couple of times, but I don't really know much about him. That's Lucy's nose ring. Yeah, I don't like the nose ring thing on chicks. I don't really anybody, but I don't know. I don't get the nose ring. That's just not my thing. It's not due to being old school. It just looks dumb. But minus that, I'm willing to overlook it. There's certain concessions will be made if it was a real life thing. I'm really waiting for the next DappleCon to get announced because I'm definitely coming to this one. First one I didn't really go. Second one I couldn't go. So I'm definitely looking to go to DappleCon this year. your gauge is not open. Yeah, I don't fucking get all that because you can't close the holes up. Like once they're open, they're open. And then you see these dipshits walking around with their fucking saggy ears. I can't see the holes, and we messed with each other and got together. Nish Neal's in that masked area. I don't want to go flush that. Gotcha. No, that's fine. I don't expect you to dox him. I just no idea where Nasty Neal's from. He doesn't sound like he's from the Boston area. He's not just like an asshole. I was in Boston twice. Went for Red Sox White Sox game once in like 08, and then I went to the Winter Classic with the Flyers and the Bruins. It was Tuesday, 2010. I don't remember. Boston was a fun town. You know, a lot of booze. Got to drink our fucking faces off. Newest is Iowa. I didn't know that was up there. The Lewis clips to fix this thing. Like, how did it look after he got done? You know, everyone here sounds like a Kennedy. That's funny. Well, you see the old, the old Simpsons, the people from Boston talk. And there's the whole mass holes thing. Yeah, how'd the skin look after that? San Pedro. Oh, all right. Yeah, you're obviously. Where fucking San Pedro? I don't even know where that's at. I've been on the USS North Carolina before. That was pretty interesting. Nice, pretty cool tour. We were standing up on the deck and a lightning storm broke out. It was like 95 fucking degrees. I was like, we got to go under. And she's like, it's hot. I'm like, well, was that or get struck by fucking lightning sting on a big metal ship? So, but yeah, the USS North Carolina was pretty cool. I seen the USS New Jersey a shitload of times in person. I think I don't know anything about other ships, but they looked red. I really don't notice his ears. Told me he had it done, so I wouldn't have noticed. Okay, I mean that's not good to know, but yeah, it's never was my thing. I know so many people that have them. It's just they look stupid. I mean, and then whatever. I mean, people can get whatever the fuck they want. That's their business. But okay, well, I don't know where San Pedro is. Never been there. Never been to the left coast. Furthest west I ever went was Texas, one time. So that's probably as far as I go. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, Lucy Jeff looks like a really cool chick. Like, it'd be nice to meet her one day. She seems like a really, really nice person. The smallest doesn't like my battleship talk. Yeah, battleships are cool. I grew up near the Philadelphia Naval Yard when it was still open back in the day, so you used to see a lot of Navy ships going up and down the river as a kid. See like the aircraft carriers and shit all at the Navy Yard. They still actually have some shit there. They're all out of commission ships, so you can just drive in there and drive around, check them out. But they got rid of the last aircraft carrier like about a year ago, maybe. It was the USS John F. Kennedy, which they scrapped. So I adore Kaylee. She is the best. We met at the live show. Pretty close with Lucy and Chuck Randy. Are they a couple, Jeff Moose? I don't know. I kind of wondered that myself. Like, are those two like a thing? Which, cool. But it seems like they're all obviously all friendly and shit. South Dakota class. I don't know what that is. They're probably lying. What? No, there is a Mrs. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't listen to Andy's show. He seems like an okay dude. I don't really know him much. Like he's just one of the guys that there on WNTP. I don't really follow him much, but producer Chris, I love producer Chris. I hope to meet him. They're all sucking each other's dick. I'd like to hopefully meet producer Chris at DattleCon. He seems like a pretty fucking chill dude. So Alabama, Massachusetts are South Dakota class. Okay. I believe you. I know the Iowa class, which is, you know, the Iowa, the New Jersey, the Missouri. I don't remember what the other ones were, but I think they're all saved. New Jersey's pretty cool. I've seen that a bunch of times. Really, do pay you? I believe you, sort of. Wisconsin, yep. I think was there 4 or 5 of them. I had to meet everyone at WPT. Everyone's really cool. Spent a lot of time talking with Gary and Al, but it was Kaylee and Andy and I were connected in Missouri. 4: Missouri, Iowa, New Jersey, and Wisconsin. Yeah, there was one that was actually in production. I remember there was one under production during the war, and then when the war ended, they scrapped it. The New Jersey was actually built in Camden, New Jersey, which was not far from where I grew up. And now it's back in Camden, New Jersey. It's been there for the last 20 some years. They just took it about a year ago. They took a year or 2 ago. I don't remember, but they took it downriver and dry docked it and redid all the work on it. So I went out that day. I got a whole shitload of pictures on my camera and phone. They moved it down the river. It was, yeah, it was lit up and dry. Yeah, it's back on. It's back in its birth, back in Camden. It was in dry dock. It went to a place to get, I guess, ballast or whatever you want to call it, to fill it up, and they were there for like a week. Then I went in dry dock for a while, redid the whole thing, fixed it, and then they took it back upriver. So I was there in winter when they brought it down the river, and it was just cool because, like, how many times in your life, at this point in your life, are you going to ever see a battleship, you know, in motion? So I got a shitload of pictures, and we watched it come down the river. And I didn't go when they went back up, but it was really, really fucking cool because, like, you're, you know, at this point in my life, will I ever see, you know, another ship back going up down the river? So probably not. So it was just a cool experience. It was fucking freezing that day, but it was still pretty cool. So, all right. Well, I appreciate everybody coming out on the show tonight. You know, it's just kind of a fuck around show. We're talking. Beef did a show one night by himself, and Liquid Crystal came on. Don't know who that was. That suspicion it was Shuley in a mask. Can't prove that. But a couple different people said they would come on the show at some point. Just gotta get. I'm Mr. Tips. I'm just the tip. Mr. Beef Drippings is probably passed out on his couch. But thank you for everybody who came on tonight. You know, we're just doing this, not trying to make money. You a big John? Who? I don't know who the hell that is. John Millis. You know, we're not trying to make money and do shit. We're just looking to have fun, fuck around, and, you know, at some point get more fans on the show, and then just have a roundtable bullshit discussion about whatever, and talk about the show, talk about everybody. Jeff Moose, good hang out with you two tonight. You know, and we're gonna try to set something down that you just gotta get Beef nailed down. He gets he has a lot of things going on in his house all the time. So but yeah, we're gonna do more soon, and you know, maybe tomorrow night we might try to do something after the raid. It depends what's going on in his world. I assume there's a raid tomorrow night. Sometimes on Sunday there's nothing, but Saturday's nothing. But oh yeah, 100% Jeff Moose. Like I said, these things kind of fly by. but Mr. Buchanan or Hammers or something. Yeah, trust me and him at FaceTime and bullshit a lot. He's a funny fucking dude. He's got a lot going on down there. So, but yeah, no, anybody wants to come on, like I said, we'll send the link. If I come on by myself, he comes on by himself, whatever. There's no oh, Marshall Lucido. All right, well, maybe we'll do something after that tomorrow night. I assume that's probably going to be on 8. I figure they'll probably be over by 10 if there's no crazy shit going on. But see how we feel tomorrow. I'm gonna get up. I gotta go out to dinner with Mrs. Tips tomorrow night, and then we'll be home, watch the show, and then we'll feel it out. Like I said, anyone wants to come on, you're more than welcome. It's like good to just shoot the shit with other fans and whatever. If you don't want to come on camera, you don't have to. No big deal. So have a good night, everybody. I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna get some sleep. I've been up for about 20 hours at this point. So yeah, chewing the shit. Skull. Just a couple of dudes kicking around the shit, But yeah, I'll be interested to see the Marshall and Lucido. That should be fucking interesting, those two. But yeah, I don't see that being a long show. So anyway, everybody, good night. Thanks for coming on. Talk to everybody soon. We'll try to do this again tomorrow night. If that show ends good and we get off, maybe wants to come on, we'll come on. I'll post a link. I'll fix my beef tips so it's not backwards on here, and we'll go from there. So everybody have a good night. Skull, and eventually working for an outro and an intro and all that other shit. So we're working on it. We'll figure it out. So good night, Mr. Moose. Good night. All right, boys. Have a good night. Skull.